Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Edo, Inec suspends use of zip pad, reassures voters of credible polls. My people, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time we're reaching you today. Not too distant, a long time ago, we reported to you that Inec was ready to use the zip pads, which they unanimously announced and assured the voters and Nigerians that they were ready for credible polls. But breaking news reaching us at the moment is that they are suspending that. What does this zip pad do? This zip pad is what enables people to be able to watch real-time voting with regards to the election. So this was supposed to be in the 192 wards, 18 local government area in Edo State, where everybody is able to see real time how the elections are going, what's happening, and who is winning, who won which wards, and at the end of the day, but before the votes are even before the results are collated, everybody can actually say that Mr. A or Mr. B, Party DBC or Party WYZ has won, because apparently the results would have already been clear from all indications. But right now, INEC, just breaking news reaching us that they are no longer using this zip pad. They didn't really state for obvious reasons. But let's get into the news and get why they are saying, I'm sorry, but not sorry. We're no longer using this zip pad, which will give some level of credibility to the elections. Breaking news, Edo elections. INEC suspends use of ZPAD, reassures voters of credible polls. The ZPAD, a new innovation introduced by the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, to serve as a secondary means of achieving full biometric accreditation of voters using facial imagery, will no longer be used on Saturday in Edo governorship election. So just a quick rundown. We'll continue. The news is still so long. We need to hear all that INEC is saying. But the zip pad is supposed to be for facial recognition so that I'm not using your voter's card. Yes, when I come and I present my voter's card, the zip card is already, everything has already been digitalized. We'll be able to ascertain if Azegbemi is actually not for, the zip card is actually not for if you get what I mean. Exactly. Let's continue. The commission disclosed that the piece of technology which was deployed in the Nasarawa state by-election to test runs its functionality had both hardware and software issues. INEC National Chairman Mahmood Yakubu, while announcing the decision to drop the zip pad, noted this afternoon in Edo State ahead of the governorship polls, this weekend is already getting close. We cannot use it at the moment, adding that we cannot afford to complicate the process. It further said, by introducing a new technology we are not yet fully satisfied with, we are not going to be using the zip pad. Of course, they used it in Nasarawa, but now in Edo State today, 5 days to the election, INEC is dropping the zip pad, which is used for facial recognition and what have you. In his address at the Edo governorship election stakeholders meeting in Benin, the Edo state capital, Yakubu stated that perhaps the most credibility and critical of the recent innovation introduced by the commission is the use of the tablet, now popularly called the zip pad, introduced to serve as a secondary means of achieving full biometric accreditation using facial recognition imagery of the voters in support of the fingerprint authentication by smart card reader. So why do you want to use one, not use the other one? See, Edo people, let me just tell you. I'm sorry, but not sorry is a hard truth. There is a harsh plan out for on Saturday. So please, the result you'll be hearing, better start praying that God will show mercy. Because what I'm saying, let's continue. Secondly, the camera on the tablet will be used to take a picture of the polling unit results, EC84. And to upload same on the dedicated portal, INEC result viewing will not, it will be a bit cumbersome. This will enable all those interested in viewing the result to do so in real time. The commission, however, have said we have deployed the ZPad in the Nasarawa Central State constituency by election in Nasarawa State on the 8th of August 2020. It was a test run intended to ascertain the functionality of the technology before being deployed in any major election. While the capture and upload of the polling unit level result went on smoothly, the facial authentication did not. Without going into the technological details, let me say that the Commission encountered hardware and software issues which needed to be fixed. He explained, this same INEC, guys, I'll just come on quickly. The news still continues. This is what INEC chairman just told us this afternoon, 5 days to the election. He told us that they used this ZPad in Nasarawa. It was fantastic and they were ready for a do. My people, there is something going on within the whole sector. Let's continue. He explained further, our ICT department worked on the new device and made a presentation to the commission, which decided that the system needs to be rebooted enough because it can be deployed in major election. Unlikely, the 44 polls unit of the Nasarawa Central State by-election is not the same as the Edo governorship election involving 2,627 polling units. The commissioner decided that since this technology is work in progress, we should carry out a further test in some of the smaller constituencies during the by-election scheduled for 31st of October 2020. Thereafter, engage with stakeholders before it can be deployed in a major election like Edo. So for Edo State, we are not using this device. However, the uploading of polling units level results in the election on Saturday will proceed as planned, INEC stated. Meanwhile, the commission reassured the Edo electorate that the votes will be counted in the emergency of the winner of the September 19 election. According to the INEC chairman, our ultimate objective is to ensure that the choices of who becomes the next governor of Edo State is entirety is in the hands of the voter and the people of Edo State. I wish to reassure you that votes will be counted and only the choice made by the Edo people will determine the outcome of this election. My people, what is there more to say? Leave me a comment. Let me hear your thoughts because I can see fraud already in action. Bye for now.